Brother, let me speak the truth no one dares to say out loud. Lust is the chain that keeps men weak. Lust is the silent killer of potential. Lust is the poison that robs warriors of their fire, their focus, their destiny. And until you learn to escape it, until you rise above it, you will never taste the full power of the man you were meant to become. Look around you. Entire empires fall because of lust. Mighty men lose their crowns because of lust. Families shatter because of lust. Warriors who once conquered armies fall to their knees for the pull of lust. And yet we act as if it is harmless. We act as if it is normal. But it is slavery. Slavery that disguises itself as pleasure. And the longer you live chained to lust, the weaker you become. The softer your will, the smaller your vision, the dimmer your fire. You know this already. Every time you fall to it, you feel it. The emptiness, the regret, the fog in your mind, the loss of discipline, the guilt in your chest. You feel yourself slipping. And deep down you know you are giving away the throne of your life one weak moment at a time. Let me put it plain. Lust is distraction dressed as satisfaction. It promises you release, but it robs you of strength. It promises you comfort, but it steals your hunger. It promises you pleasure, but it drains your power. And here's the brutal truth. While you are wasting your hours, wasting your energy, wasting your life on lust, another man is out there sharpening his sword. While you are bent over a screen, another man is bent over his craft. While you are chasing quick dopamine, another man is chasing greatness. And when you meet him in the arena of life, he will crush you, not because he was more gifted, but because he was more disciplined. Brother, lust is not just about women. It is about mastery. It is about whether you can control the strongest force inside you, or whether it controls you. A man who cannot govern his desires is not a king. A man who cannot command his urges is not a warrior. A man who cannot direct his fire is not unstoppable. He is already conquered. But when you learn to master it, when you learn to take that raw energy and channel it into your vision, your body, your mission, then you become something rare. Then you become something dangerous. Then you become a man no one can shake. Think about history. The greatest builders, the fiercest fighters, the most legendary men. They were not slaves to lust. They were men who harnessed discipline. They turned down cheap pleasure to build lasting power. They refused to kneel to their urges because they had kingdoms to raise, battles to win, legacies to carve. And you, right now, you are being tested in the same way. Every time you feel that pull, every time you feel that urge, it is a war. It is not small. It is not harmless. It is a war for your future. Lose enough of those battles, and you will lose your throne. Win them, and you will carve yourself into a weapon no one can stop. Hear me. Lust is not love. Lust is not intimacy. Lust is not connection. Lust is hunger without honor. And if you live by it, you will die by it. But when you escape lust, you don't just escape weakness. You gain focus. You gain clarity. You gain fire. Suddenly your energy is sharp. Suddenly your time multiplies. Suddenly your hunger is real. You start moving like a man possessed because all that power you used to waste is now burning inside your mission. Brother, the world wants you weak. They flood you with images. They flood you with temptation. They flood you with distractions, because a man hooked on lust is a man who won't fight, a man who won't build, a man who won't rise. You think it's an accident? No, it's a system, a trap, a cage made of pleasure. And every time you fall into it, you tighten the bars around yourself. But when you break out, when you walk away, when you rise above, you terrify them. Because a man who has mastered lust has mastered himself. And a man who has mastered himself is unstoppable. Let me ask you, what do you want to be remembered for? Do you want to be remembered as the man who wasted his life in front of a glowing screen? The man who lived for cheap pleasure? The man who traded his throne for a moment of weakness? Or do you want to be remembered as the man who broke free? The man who said no to chains? The man who built an empire while others wasted their time? That choice is in your hands every single day. Every time you feel the pull, it is an invitation. Bow to weakness or rise to power. Brother, escaping lust is not about shame. It is about power. It is about becoming the man who cannot be bought, cannot be distracted, cannot be shaken. It is about becoming the man whose mind is sharp, whose will is steel, whose mission is untouchable. And I promise you this, the day you escape lust, the day you take back your focus, you will feel like a new man. Your energy will surge. Your confidence will skyrocket. Your eyes will carry fire again. Your body will move with purpose again. Your mission will consume you again. You will feel unstoppable, not because life got easier, but because you finally stopped throwing your strength away. So I'll leave you with this. Every king must conquer his kingdom, but first he must conquer himself. If you cannot master your own desires, you will never master the world. But if you can tame the fire inside you, there is nothing outside you that can stop you. Lust will not build your future. Lust will not raise your children. Lust will not protect your family. Lust will not carve your legacy. Discipline will. Focus will. Strength will. Escape lust. Build your empire. Become unstoppable.